Welcome back to your Sports Wrap here on The Full View. Now it's time to catch up with the Cape Town Tigers basketball team. They're about to embark on a historic journey to Egypt to compete in the Basketball Africa League, co-sanctioned by the NBA and FIBA. The Tigers are in the Nile Conference and will be up against some of the best basketball teams on the African continent in April. For more, I'm joined by the Cape Town Tigers team owner, Raphael Edwards. Raphael, welcome. Thanks for being with us. It's an exciting time for your team, but also for the country. Give us a sense of just how big this tournament is, because the first conference has been played already, and you've got some intel into what happened and what took place in Senegal, and now you're stepping into that in Egypt in the second conference.
Yes, good night, everyone. Simon, thank you for having me. The BAL is huge. It's the second most viable basketball league in the world right now. It has over 1 billion views. You know, when I was home, I was able to watch the first part of the conference. I was at home watching the games. I have friends in Panama and Israel writing me saying they were watching the game. So the BAL is huge.
Now, the players have been preparing. They've been on ice for a month watching the Sahara Conference. They take part in the Nile Conference. Has it been a bit awkward for them, or is this a lot of team building going on, a lot of prepping, honing the skills?
Yeah, you know, we let the guys go home for a while to download and replenish. You know, our road to the BAL was extremely emotional, physical, and weary on the mind. So our guys had a chance to go home and hit that restart button. So now we're polishing up on the skills, but really working on team unity and gelling and just being together. That's the biggest thing for us right now.
And I've seen there's been some big signings for the Cape Town Tigers. Jamal Artis of the Orlando Magic, Al Harrington, he's joined the coaching staff. He was very prominent with the Indiana Pacers, to name just one team he's been with. Those are NBA credentials to speak of. But still, this is a team with a South African flavor. And definitely got a spine of a South African team. So they're definitely representing. Are you getting the support you need?
You know, slightly. Not really, to be honest. We were hoping for a lot more support once people knew that we qualified, but we're still not getting it. You know, for example, we have to practice in about 4 or 5 different venues because we don't have a practice facility that we can go to, because they're like, oh, we rented it out tonight, or someone else has it tonight to play musical chairs. Doesn't matter, you guys are going to represent the country on the second biggest basketball stage in the world. You can't practice here, you can't use it. So it's been extremely difficult from that side. And just financially, we've gotten no help from the city financially to do anything, no help from the government, you know, so it's quite shocking, actually.
Do you guys feel like you're sitting on the best kept secrets? Like, you know what you're about to step into, but nobody else does. And perhaps in a couple of weeks, when it's on ESPN and everybody gets to see it, then suddenly your phone's going to be ringing off the hook.
I believe we are sitting on a huge, great secret, but I think everyone else in the world realizes what it is, except for South Africa. So I wouldn't say no one knows. I mean, they have over 1 billion views.
I mean, look, it's a valid question, because it's a tough market, and the NBA wants to break into Africa. And based on the Cape Town Tigers and how you progress in the tournament, that's where their gaze might fall. Because at the moment, they look to Egypt, they look to Senegal, they look to Cameroon. Those are where the stars come from. Nigeria. South Africa doesn't get much of a mention at the moment, and you have that opportunity to force the NBA to look further south.
They have to take a look at us, and they have to, and I say us because I'm here, I'm not South African, but I'm here, and I've adopted a lot of guys that's from South Africa as family. They have to take a look at us now, because we're an extremely talented team, we're exciting, we're fresh, and the market value and the marketing is amazing. It's just us trying to convey that message to South African government. what us being here does for the country, does for tourism, hospitality, these little kids that they're trying to do. We're trying to build an academy here where we could train the national kids and also bring high-level athletes of all sports into the academy, into the country. So, I don't think they understand what the Tigers being here in South Africa, being here in Cape Town, does for the country.
I mean, we've seen it in tennis. Roger Federer and Raphael Nadal played at the Cape Town Stadium. It could be that big that two NBA teams come and play a game in the mother city, even in Johannesburg. That's never happened before. That would draw huge interest. What kind of numbers are we speaking about that the NBA could, if they wanted to, bring?
Oh, man, it would be ridiculous. It'll sell out every single night. And, I'm thinking ahead and not just thinking about two NBA teams playing against each other, but a team coming to play against us. We're a professional basketball team. We have 3 former NBA players on our roster now. The only thing that's holding us back from having even more is the budget currently. But that's it. Our access to talent, whether it be on the court, whether it be coaches, is endless.
Raphael Edwards, in less than 2 weeks' time, your team, the Cape Town Tigers, they go to play in Egypt against some of the best teams on the African continent. We wish you the best of luck, and we will keep tabs with you, and we'll continue to tell your story. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Simon.